On June 12th, SuperEGO's marketing department sent me an email, and I didn't read it. I actually didn't open it until June 16th, which was Father's Day. So happy belated Father's Day to the fathers out there. Shout out to you guys. But anyways, the email was basically in reference to the video I made about SuperEGO about a month ago. And basically in that video, I talk about the lawsuit that the company is facing. I talk about the anecdotal stories that I've gathered on YouTube. I come to my own conclusions. I basically state my opinion about the company. I include clips from other YouTube channels, but like I said, you guys can go check out that video down below. And this is important because I mentioned in the beginning of the video that everything I say is alleged. Overall, people have a negative experience with SuperEGO, and a lot of times they share their experiences with the company on social media. Lots of times they share their experiences on YouTube, they share their experiences on TikTok, and overwhelmingly their experience was negative. But despite this, they reached out to me and they claimed that they were appreciative of my criticisms and my overall perspective of the trucking industry overall, because they claimed to have also watched other videos on my channel. So I posted their email on my community tab post, and I also responded to their email, and this is my response. You can feel free to pause it, read it for yourself. But yeah, I didn't actually include my responses in the community tab post, just their responses. But yeah, that's what I said to them. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just innocent. I thought it was nothing but positive vibes. It was cool and whatnot. But of course, that's not the case at all. And also, it wasn't until after I sent the email that you guys were saying in the community tab post that I should charge for my advice, minimum $20,000. Shout out to Lockout Men. We'll actually get to him later in the video. But anyways, after I emailed them, the next day I get a response and they were like, oh, we appreciate the feedback, but we kindly ask you to remove the video from your channel because it paints us in a negative light. Somehow my video, my 8 to 10 minute video, paints their company in a negative light when there are dozens of other YouTube videos out there that pretty much said the same thing that I said. In addition to that, there are plenty of other bigger YouTube channels with much greater influence than my channel that have painted their company in a negative light. So of course I said, no, this is unfair, this is ridiculous. And instead of me taking that video down, I can make a counter video instead and address the points I made in the video and maybe even apologize. But instead they insisted that I take the video down, and I have 7 days to do it or they're going to pursue legal action with 13. So then I asked them, okay, so what specifically in that video that I said that paints you guys in a negative light? Why are you not going after the other content creators that have said the very things that I've said? Similarly, we all say the same negative things. Why haven't you gone after them? Why are you coming after me specifically? Why do I feel like I'm being targeted? I haven't gotten a response yet, by the way. At the time of me making this video, the last thing they told me was that I have 7 days to remove the video from the channel. And even if I do remove the video, what difference does it make? Because if everything that's in that lawsuit about your company turns out to be true and you have to settle it, everything that's alleged, by the way, and everything I say in this video is alleged, by the way, what difference does it make? Because at the end of the day, there are way bigger issues that you have to deal with than whatever I said in the 8 to 10 minute video. And honestly, at first, I thought that I was the only one that this company was going after. It turns out Lockout Men, the Lockout Men's podcast, has made about 40 to 50 videos about SuperEGO over the years. Many of them have been negative. SuperEGO has reached out to him several times. He even had a recruiter on the channel at one point making a call to them. They've even offered monetary compensation to the Lockout Men's channel if he makes a positive review about the company, which is very, very interesting to me. And I get where, Lockout Men was actually coming from when he said I should charge minimum $20,000, because that's what he was charging SuperEGO for, the phone calls, the collaborations, etc. And allegedly SuperEGO was only offering $5,000 to $6,000. That's what he said in the video. Okay, Just saying. Just saying.
I'm like, yo, y'all willing to pay? If y'all willing to pay, let's talk about the money. Asked him straight out. I was like, well, I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm not going to put it past y'all. That I heard upwards of $20K that was offered. Is that offer on the table for me? Well, they came to me like, well, no, we can offer you like 5,000-6,000.
If a company has to do that, what does that tell you about the company? Like, let's be honest here. And I know it's a short video, you guys. I just want to get this off my chest. This is really ridiculous. You know, I don't want to be sued, but, you know, like I said, unless I see a cease and desist letter in my inbox from a reputable law firm, the video is just going to stay on my channel. You know, a lot of you guys have been very supportive in my community tab post that I made about, you know, them giving me 7 days to remove the video. I appreciate each and every one of you for that. And considering that they also threatened SuperEGO at one point, you know, I feel better about myself. Shout out to everybody that's been helping me, that's been giving me advice. You guys are the greatest audience on the internet. I do want to end the video by saying this. I really do feel sorry for the SAP drivers out there, because for a lot of people, SuperEGO may be their only option. They may have tried a bunch of other companies, and this may have been the only company that gave them a chance, because I did say that they are felon friendly and SAP friendly. Even a company like Sweet Express, who hires SAP drivers, they actually have a quota of how many SAP drivers they can take. So SuperEGO may really be people's only option out there. So regardless of what I say in that video, I'm not really deterring people away from my comments, even though everything I said was alleged, by the way. And plus, this company focuses very heavily on marketing and recruiting. You see their rolling billboards on the highway all day, every day. At least I do. I see their trailers everywhere. And also, they somehow always end up on bonehead truckers every week. So my thing is, how is my video on my channel, which only has 2,200 subscribers, serve as a deterrent for the truly desperate? Especially when the channels I mentioned, Lockout Men, Bonehead Truckers, their channels are 25, 250 times bigger than mine, respectively. But yeah, my camera's about to die. I'll end the video here. You guys are the best audience on the internet. If you enjoy videos like this, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'm Tasia Woods, and I'll see you next time.